Aloha. Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and the home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team who is rested and ready, coming off a bye, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Miller. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Lobos offense will start this game off. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He's got it. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll keep it on the ground. The Lobos will have a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Looking for room, it's Sanders. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Snap it to the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Finds his man enough for the first. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Lobos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
And this offense has really gotten to a nice rhythm here on their opening drive of the game. Running the ball, getting it down now into a goal-to-go situation. They really have established a bit of a physicality here early. Let's see if...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
New Mexico, 7. Hawaii, 0.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Hawaii's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2-star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Shager. Fires left. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them, but creating explosive play.
He'll do it himself. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 2nd down coming up. They'll go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. On the move, it's Sanders. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And the Lobos get enough for the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Gives it to the back on the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
It's complete on the right side. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Shager. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up 1 quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown.
Nothing but green ahead. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And the Lobos will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
New Mexico, 17. Hawaii, 0.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back. And boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Good blocking, good running. Pickup of 6 out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Still running at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Lobos will have it 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep.
And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, New Mexico! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
24, Hawaii, 7.
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the field.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
He lofts one down the sideline. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Shager. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Running it back, it's Sanders. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Dances away from one. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He'll keep it himself. Smashes ahead. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Lobos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Lobos! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Set to kick it off.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Shager. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He's got his man. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. On second down, they'll take to the air. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab on the left side. Got a lot of running room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, New Mexico!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Shager. Quickly complete. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On second down, he'll let it fly. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Ben, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
The Lobos will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Sims. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll swing it out to the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw, it's Shager. On target. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Rainbow Warriors line it up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Oh, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. And the Lobos are rolling down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. The Lobos get enough to move the chains.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to...
Touchdown, Lobos! And the punishment has been extended. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Shager. Gets it out quickly. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're bringing heat. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and made. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Now they'll run the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Give to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Running back searching for a hole. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Shager. Lofts one deep down the right side. Ball in the air. Intercepted.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack. And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Really good run there on third down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. They'll try it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Lobos are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. It's a draw. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to the well. At the 35, he's got room. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. Leaves it with the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Sweet feet on the move. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Lobos will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
To the air, it's Shager. Got his man. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's going to pass. With the catch, it's McBride. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They're going to throw it again. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. That's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Leaves it with the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Using his legs, it's Rodgers. Turns it on in midfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Lobos are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive. All on the ground. It's 1st and 10. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he's coming out of the end zone. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it at the end zone, making a huge play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They'll give it to the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to pass. It's Lincoln. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch on the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Lobos have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That changes the sequence, doesn't it? Like, you think 1st and goal, maybe I can pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I feel comfortable even running the ball? So that was a big stop for this defense on 1st down.
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Shager. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting note, the consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Looking for space, it's Rodgers. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
At the 40. That's a first down for the offense.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.